Okay. Hey guys, AJ here. Yo, what's going on, y'all? Right now I'm about to just talk about my setup, and I'm just gonna talk about what works for me. Now, y'all can just take it as information. What I'm about to tell you might be far left from what works for you, and that's fine. You can just take this as information. Um, but I'm just gonna talk about my setup and what works for me. I love the fact that we got 4 different modes now. I feel like I'm gonna get more of my money's worth because I'm always gonna be a zombies player first, and then I play multiplayer. But the campaign, I love the fact that I can complete a mission dolo, I can complete it with randoms, and I can play it with you guys. I have completed a mission with loot, and maybe one day I complete it with BG, and we could probably complete a campaign mission with all 4 of us. And then in-game kind of reminds me of Modern Warfare 3. You can run around in different zones and complete challenges. That's actually pretty cool too. So anyway, let me get into the video, right, in my setup. Alright, so look, check this out. I'm just gonna talk about my setup. Doesn't have to be yours, obviously. I'm just gonna tell you what works for me. Now, let me see. When I pick a gun, I like to pick an assault rifle and a submachine gun when there's no double XP going on. When there's no double XP going on, I feel like the guns that are easier to level up, which is assault rifles and submachine guns, those are the ones that I usually work on first. But the moment there's a double XP weaken on, that's when I don't touch any assault rifle or submachine gun at all. I just mostly go to like the sniper rifles, and I go to the marksmans, and maybe I skip every other double XP. I would probably go to the launchers. The last one we had, I got this one up to 14, but it didn't take that long because it was double XP going on. But that's what I typically do. That's what works for me as far as my weapons go. So as you can see, I'm about to max out this Peacekeeper. But, oh yeah, and then I pick a knife. I've got the ballistic knife. I'm just leveled it up. And usually my gobblegum set, this is what works for me, right? I feel like having aftertaste and exit strategy is a good 2 gobblegums as a back burner, because I know that if I pop this aftertaste and I equipped it and I hit X on it so I can actually chew it and it has that red circle around it, I know that if I get messed up and I need to get picked up, nobody has to like look whether they got a Phoenix up or not. They can just pick me up and I have all my perks. If I'm playing Dolo, I can get picked up and have all my perks. If I'm playing with randoms, I can get picked up and get all my perks. To me, this is actually more valuable than Phoenix up, because I know that no matter what, all somebody got to do is pick, even if they use their a lot of randoms that I noticed, they actually use healing aura. Even if their healing aura says they pick me up with my bleed out perks, but because I have this equipped, I still will get picked up with all my actual perks, all of them. So this one is like the most broken one to me. And of course, I'm gonna have exit strategy as a back burner. So to me, I feel like these 2 you should always have. This one slot right here, I keep this one like in case, like, this is the one that's gonna help me in the jam. I was gonna put this cash back on, but I mean, it doesn't matter. This is the one that I keep to help me out, and I switch it up from time to time. But I put shield up on because I have a lot of them. Before I was using an Arsenal accelerator, but it doesn't matter. But these 2 slots right here, I mean, by the way, these first 3 slots are kind of important, but these 2 slots in particular, I keep these ones to get rid of gobblegums that I don't care about. These are the ones that I crush. This is my crush area, because I feel like trying to respin and reload and create an explosion, I would rather shock them with elemental pop. And I don't care about this respin thing at all. As a matter of fact, I got a strategy that's actually better than respin. In case you didn't know, like if the box is gone, you can pop this gobblegum to respin it. But I have a better strategy than that anyway. I'm about to tell you about it right now. Now, I don't know if y'all realize or not, but it takes a long time to get salvaged in this game, right? So to me, I feel like this is what works for me though. I make sure I go to each one of these guns and make sure it has that Z next to it. See, to make sure, because I hate to get a gun out of the box and it doesn't have my attachments on it. To me, that kind of like sucks a little bit. So I make sure, I try to make sure that every single one of my weapons have a Z next to it. Because the thing is, I believe they all do. Yeah. Every now and then it slips up, oh, a gun just unlocked and I didn't notice. Alright, so you see that I have Mr. Peaks right now, right? Now this is my new strategy. I used to come in with Toxic Growth, and I would use the plant trick, right? Now the plant trick technically still works if you play Ashes of the Dam, whether it's directed mode or not. And I believe they still got it on the farm, but I've been playing since the glitch don't work in the farm no more. I've been mostly playing survival 115, and it doesn't have the plant. But I feel like they knew that the community would get mad, right? So what they did was they added challenges to TED on the roof, and you can do the TED challenges, and you can get perks, and you can get ammo. You can always get your ammo mods that way. You know, you can get your tools and stuff. But I mean, it's not the same as like that glitch, obviously. So what I've been doing is, since I got to work with these guns anyway, and on top of that, every now and then when I get jammed up at the beginning rounds before I get all my perks, even in the later rounds, my field upgrade is going to help me out a lot. So I figured, like, let me just knock out two birds with one stone. My Mr. Peaks, right? I don't use it forever. I only use it for like the first maybe 10 rounds. But Mr. Peaks helped me out a lot, because when I get jammed up, right, I just train. What I've been doing is I've been training right by the box. So every now and then when zombies are like holding me up and I'm getting jammed up, I literally will just pop Mr. Peaks. Not only would he kill the zombies for me, but he would actually hit the box for me for free, because I use it as the field upgrade. By the way, you know, I mean, I'm just gonna show you just to let y'all know what I have it set as. I could have it so he can go against like the strongest enemy, which is the bear, and I could leave it on this, but I really need for the most part, I'm not gonna keep Mr. Peaks on up until round 16 when the bear comes out. I'm not gonna do it. And I don't want him to be just the life of the party that all he does is just distract the zombies. I want him to actually kill the zombies. So, I mean, I know that he can heal me too, but I mostly want him to kill zombies and hit the box for me. So that's what I have it set up. That's the other thing I have it set up for. I have it as hit the box. Now, obviously, I don't have Mr. Peaks maxed out yet. So let's just pretend like I did have him maxed out. I'm going to keep this on, obviously. But as my secondary miner, I don't want to get ammo at a discount. I don't care about that. And I don't want to increase his radius. I don't want him to go too far away from where I'm at right now. I don't want him to venture off. I want him to be as close to me as possible, so he could kill all the zombies by the box. So I would basically put this on. I would increase the dance so he can last longer, I guess. Pause. So I would just put this on. So that way, he's hitting he's killing the zombies, and he's also hitting the box for me. Now, the other thing is when Mr. Peak hits the box, right? I mean, I know I can afford it myself, but Mr. Peak's always gonna get a weapon that's at a higher rarity than what it would have been. So if you get a gun that was supposed to be green, it's gonna be blue, and if it was supposed to be blue, it's gonna be purple. So I feel like he might get an assault rifle that I need to work on anyway. And even though I already came in with a designated weapon, I would just say, okay, I have it as a second weapon now. And I have a second weapon now that I can work on that's already purple. So, and then once I get my gun and I'm straight and everything is good, Then I'll just take Mr. Peace out, and I'll put it either on Toxic Growth or I'll put it on Frenzy Guard or something like that. So, like I said, now just to close off this video, I would love to I got 8 of these left. I would love to put this on with Mr. Peaks and try it out. I'm not sure if it works in this game. I'm assuming that it doesn't. But the next time I play, I give y'all an update to see. I'll take one for the team, and I'll find out if the Mr. Peaks trick actually works on this game by giving you a wonder weapon. So I got 8 of them to try, so I don't mind sacrificing one just to test it out. But anyway, I just wanted to just share with y'all my tips and what works for me. And I don't know. You can just take it as information. But it works for me though. By the way, one other thing, BG, I got the ballistic knife because I finished my last challenge because you see, like, you got to get all of these freaking score streaks. I never got it done, but I got the knife done. The reason why I got it done is because I went to end game, and I just said, you know, one of these challenges, it's got to be easier than getting all of those freaking let me see, what is it? 50 times you got to get 10 score streak kills. If you want to stay in zombies and only do it, eventually you'll get it in zombies. But to me, I just needed one left. So you can literally complete every single one except for this. And you can finish the last one in multiplayer. Or you can finish it in zombies. I mean, finish it in any game, multiplayer, zombies, or Warzone. You can finish it in anyone. So all you got to do is really, like in my case, right, since I got every single one of them but one, all I had to do was just literally come to any other platform and just complete one. And in my particular case, I think I popped my field upgrade and I just killed the 25 enemies. A couple of, I just kept popping my field upgrade and I killed a bunch of, I killed a bunch of enemies. But to me, out of 6 of these, one of them's got to be easier to do than killing zombies with score streaks 50 times. 50 times is like, it's outrageous. It should have been like 10 or maybe 20, but 50? To me, I think that's crazy. So anyway, that's the other thing I wanted to point out. But anyway, I'm off today. So anyway, I'm going to end this video now. I'll check y'all later. Peace out.